guest. Guest from my house. Okay. Anyways, it's time. But before we start, since it's still very early, let me serve you people breakfast. You know, people left your house and came to my house without eating. So, out of the generosity of my heart, I'm going to serve you bread and tea. This is pink. Let me see. Egg. Why no balance before? I don't know if this is blue, Sha.
It's purple.
Yes, and color. I beg, Mona, leave me alone.
Your bread is like.
See, you know not to happen. The bread ready here. This one for me and that guy ready back for camera. I beg take. Thank you. Mona share this one. I don't know if you like when I fight on top and the girl I will give first give her. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very new episode. You don't even allow me to use it. Anyways, welcome to a very new episode of the show, My Parlour, with Gigi the 5-star mega star general, right here on your favorite YouTube channel. In case you're just joining us for the very first time, you can go to the channel and then check on our previous videos so that you can know how the show goes. But I'm gonna give you a brief. My Parlour, Gigi the 5-star mega star general, is a show in which we talk about everything and anything. Remember, as I like to say, my doors are locked, my windows are locked, so all your secrets are safe right here on this space. And you know how we do it? On the very first part of every episode, we bring a story to you, a story sent to us by our fans, our viewers all over the world, and we'll bring it to you. And then on the second part of the episode, I bring in people or a person to discuss on that story. And I'm sure you followed up with us last week when we brought that very serious story. I like to say serious. You know, I told you the story kept me awake all night because I felt personally attacked. But today I have two beautiful people in my parlor. I've got Concept. He's the CEO of Concept Photography, and let me use this opportunity to tell you guys that he is actually the sponsor of this episode of the show. And I've got Madam Mercy from Royalty Hairs. I'm sure you've seen her ad in the last episode. Yes, you saw her ad in the last episode. And today we are going to dissect that story. We are going to get all their things. You know how it always is. It is always a battle in my parlor. We're going to take a short tea break, and as soon as we get back, we'll get straight into the business of the day. Me, I don't even understand Messi. They say, feel at home, and they make visitor spoil remote. As I don't give you remote, you feel like say you feel balance for check for my own parlor. Anyways, enjoy yourself. I beg, maybe we'll discuss the today ground. Welcome back, guys. In case you're just joining us, this is My Parlour with Gigi the 5-star mega star general. And here on My Parlour, like I said, you can send in all your secrets. We'll discuss and dissect them without giving out your names, your addresses, and maybe your date of birth, your international passport number. But if you want us to give out all those details, trust me, we can give it out. And I always like to say this: if you know, say you know, Sabi speak correct English, no worry. Pidgin, we did. Hausa, we fit put am. Yoruba, we fit put am. Igbo, we fit put am. Those are that two I know Sabi them, but we go find way, sha. Anyways, so straight to the story for this week. This story, I'm gonna give a brief again. I explained to you guys last week that the guy that sent the story, his name is Danjuma, and he said he spent a very valuable part of his time in the university trying to grow his beards. He used different remedies, they no work. The beard say lie, I for that one put over. We no go come out. Finally, when it was time to bloom, this beard finally came out on its own. And this guy started maintaining it up to the point wey be say e plenty. Now he met a girl, he liked the girl, they started dating, and apparently this girl likes everything about him except his beard. So now she's been disturbing him. Cut your beard, cut your beard. My guy is saying, lie, I no go cut am. And the issue here is he's perceiving based on her body language, her recent body language is that she will soon ask him to pick between his beard and the relationship. So he wants to be better prepared for her. In other words, he want me to help am, make we give her advice onto how you go take approach the girl. In case she ask her and say, guy, if you no go cut your beard, then it's over between us. And I know as dey be me na referee be for this matter. As I don introduce concept and mercy, I am going to, as I like to do, start with the ladies first. So, Madam Mercy, you've heard the story. Do you like beards?
Yes, I do.
Now,
Hey,
you have a guy, right?
I do.
Does he have beards? Plenty. Red gang. So, you like beards? Good. What do you think about this whole scenario?
Well, in as much as I like beards and it's like a total turn on for me. I feel like it should not be a criteria anyway for a relationship. It hasn't got to that extent. There are a lot more values that she could look out for. If she's willing to let go of him because of beards, she's not ready. Maybe he doesn't have any other thing to offer, or maybe they are not just compatible. This is like the packaging. Yeah, we like the packaging. We like to show off our man and stuff, but
Yes, you said maybe he doesn't have any other thing to offer.
probably.
If he didn't have any other thing to offer, because there's something that's been playing in my head since I saw that story. Like, okay, if he didn't have anything to offer, why did she start dating him in the first place with the beard? I mean, this guy approached you, toasted you, you agree. Now after I don't start, you gotta tell and say, me I don't like your beard, shave am.
Okay, recently, you know, a lot of ladies go into relationships with the concept of I want to change him. You know, I want to change a man.
Change that.
You know, I'm serious. So probably that's what she thought. And then there's something about being accommodating when you meet someone at first. Even if I see this person, I try to keep it low. There are things I might not fancy about you, but then I'm not going to put it out first. Let's keep it rolling. When you love
let's
it,
see how it works out.
yes.
Let's
And
see how it
sometimes,
goes.
in as much as I met this guy that I like and he likes me too. Sorry, I have to chip in that story. And Jesus, I'm always on lashes. I just removed the lashes that I had yesterday, so I should be going to fix one today after the show. Yeah. So he got to the extent he's now like he's not going to tell me not to put lashes on, but he's always anytime like now that I'm not with lashes, he'll be like, oh my god, you look like the compliment. So even you said like you said, feel like for your body. I love it when I'm complimented, especially by someone I like back.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So I mean, she doesn't really have to make it that way, but there are other ways to.
So there are other ways to catch a fish. So yesterday, you were on lashes. You
Yeah.
removed them yesterday. And
Yeah.
today you won't go piece another one.
Wow. The story has two sides, but she's willing to let go of him if he is not willing to let go of his beard.
She has not said she is.
But
But he
that
is
where-
sensing that is where
that
this
is where
is
the
heading.
relationship is heading to.
Yes.
It depends now, like Messi said. I'm a bearded guy myself, right? So I know what it takes to gather beard, maybe set them, leave them, oil them, comb them. You understand? All those stress where you get, they keep them.
All these things you just explained now. On top this beard, they say that small it take pass now.
My beard long.
This one, this
same
same beard,
If I draw one come for you, you reach here.
this same beard.
I'm full. Like
See, make I no spoil your shine. Continue.
And the beard itself, I've been reducing because I went for football. I've been fall for field. Now the beard, see, beard is a lifesaver. Even.
Okay.
This beard saved my life.
Oh wow.
Telling you something. I fell in the football field. I was playing. The guy was sparking me. I fall. My mouth here. I used to hit ground.
So now the baby help you collect the
Telling you. The beard was so much then that when I put my hand here, I just do like this. And the whole beard followed me.
I feel like saying clap for baby now, but
So alright, back to the story, Sha. So it depends on what they built the relationship on since they just started. I don't know how many months or how many years they're dating, but if you can't accommodate someone for who they are or for what they want, then in the future you will still bring about that matter that I don't like your mark. If you have spider mark,
okay.
you have to go and remove your mark. I don't like you have 5 fingers.
Oh my dear. I don't like your
Quick
life.
question.
I don't like 5 fingers.
Quick question. You're married. Good. So if your wife, now your own case is different. Now, so the condition of party ways with you, you know go work, go work.
They work now.
We go stand, say lie, we no go agree, we go intervene. Because I mean, who will they give us food during Salah? So now, if your wife says, honey, please cut your beard, I don't like them anymore.
Well, first of all, she loves them.
No,
Yes.
I know she loves them.
Correct her.
I know she loves them, but what if she wakes up one day and says,
calm down, your blood is hot.
Oh,
First of all, she loves her. Now, second, it depends on why she wants me to do it.
Okay, she just wakes up one day and says, honey, to be honest, I used to like beard too, but I don't know what changed. For the past couple of weeks, I've not been feeling like seeing you on beard. I want you to remove them. I like your face when it was barren. You know, say, I believe say she don't know you since when your face is barren. Good. So, what will be your reaction? You got her. Hey, Mercy.
But there's something.
Because sorry, Mercy, let me cut you. It's you're doing some things to sacrifice for some things, right?
Okay.
Then it has to be the worth of that person demanding you to do something for them. Okay. If they are worth it, you will do it. Okay. For example, now you're applying for military. You will take the beard off to go for training camp or something.
Yes, that's true.
So if you can do that for days, if the person you're in a relationship with is worth it, and in fact you're doing it for her now, right? Mm-hmm. She loves it. Don't say she don't love her. She loves it, then she's now just change of style.
Okay.
Just like okay, you like your woman on wigs, then you don't like her on wigs again. You say she cuts. She does that for you. So it's just what you have.
Let's see. You wanted to say something, please. I want to hear what. I'm interested in what you were about to say.
See, I feel like we should not start where you cannot finish. I usually ask my mom, like, okay, because we are making plans, to make things legal. And I mean,
make things legal.
Yeah.
I beg, I don't do. Anything concern court, I don't want.
No, not in that.
Okay.
I want to join this league.
So, two people are going to chop for. See, like.
What I'm saying, I don't ask you, okay, will anything change? Because, sorry to say, even when I'll wear my trousers, my lashes. You cannot wake up one day if you know that you won't be able to cope with it. Whatever you cannot cope with in marriage or in a serious relationship, don't even start. Because okay, fine, you met me, I was using wigs, I was wearing trousers, maybe let me use the guy. I had my beard on, you like me. Oh, no problem.
So good. So you are disagreeing with concepts. Because he said if his wife says go and cut your beard straight to the barber, he won't even try to defend his own beard. But you now,
there is
saying,
more to wherever that thing is coming from.
Okay.
The next thing will be I don't want you on kaftan. It's crazy. The next one, just like you said, you would slowly, when you like a person, I feel like you like not really everything, but embrace that person.
Yeah.
Nobody is perfect, I am very certain she doesn't have everything that guy wants. He might want, Nicki Minaj said. She probably should be Simi.
Wait, I don't understand. Wait.
I'm not saying you won't compare Simi to Nicki Minaj.
Wait. Did you just? What do you mean by Simi?
I love Simi.
Did you just Yadu Duke?
No. I did not. I did not.
No.
That was the only thing that was up to my head.
God, don't touch not my anointed.
That's not what I meant. That was the only one. But you know Nicki Minaj shit. Oh, Megan Thee
No, I've seen it on film. I don't know.
Okay, now probably that's the secret. But then, see, every guy has fantasies. It's possible there are things he wants. Probably he wants a spotless light skin, team light skin, and she's probably chocolate or even dark. Possibly she loves dimples and she doesn't have one. She gets, or maybe one of the things that's turning him on is maybe she has a deep voice and maybe he likes the whole soprano. Just these little things. I'm sure there are a lot of things he's also putting up to her. If he's going to bring out his own fantasies with the way media is giving us a whole new ideology of how somebody's supposed to look like. So if I'm going to follow that standard, if he's going to follow that standard for her,
And the relationship will not work itself. It's like that.
Okay. Something came in that I didn't tell you guys before we started this discussion. In fact, it is an information I deliberately withheld because I actually I anticipated that this discussion is going to head the way it's heading. I'm going to tell you guys what that is, but let's go for a short tea break and, freshen up a bit. When we get back, I'll tell you the new twist that I didn't let you guys know since last week. Oh, no funny. Mama.
Yeah?
See, I don't the tea go cold.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we're back, right? Yeah, we're back. Welcome back from that short tea break. In case you're just joining us, this is my parlor and the story is heating up. I told you guys before the break that there was a little twist, very little twist, and I didn't talk about it last week because like I said, I was anticipating that something like this would come up. Now, in Danjuma's message, he mentioned something which I decided to keep to myself until now. Here's what he said. He said he can't understand why she's so adamant on him cutting his beard. Whereas there is something she does, something she wears that he doesn't like. Yet he tries to go along with it since it's her way of life. He's trying to find a balance to start to like that thing. But here she is asking him to dispose something he treasures so much. Now, what is this thing?
I know.
Tell me.
Anklet.
No. It's part of it. Actually, it's part of it. Because you can, yeah. Anklets and... Do you have a suggestion? Thank you.
Oh, how is he supposed to know? Is he supposed to know she uses waist bead?
I don't know how you knew.
I was trying to be... Are you kidding me right now?
I don't know how she knew or how he knew. That one don't concern me. Now wait till they tell me I dey use work.
He no like waist bead.
He no like waist bead. And apparently she loves waist beads. She loves to use them. And he doesn't like anklets. She uses these two things. So now he is willing to swallow his very fat pride and go with her using anklets and waist beads. In fact, he is trying to come to terms with liking waist bead and anklets. But she's not doing the same for him. Instead, she's asking him to cut his beard.
Well, I think he is not being open to her. Like, he is open to him that she doesn't like the beard.
Okay.
Is he open to her that I don't like your anklets, I don't like you wearing beads?
Well, he didn't tell me whether he has spoken with her about the anklet and beads. But this is what he said. She uses beads and anklets. He doesn't like
It's them. About negotiation.
He doesn't like them.
I don't like anklets.
But he's learning how to like them for her.
So she should also learn to like beads for him.
Do you like waist beads?
The thing is,
I didn't like waist beads. I didn't like anklets. See, I love everything about a woman that makes her fashionable.
Okay.
There's something
you do. Do you? Okay. How do I put this?
She like anklets.
You like anklets?
Yeah, I do.
You like anklets, and you wear waist beads, right?
Yes.
For fashion. For fashion. You like waist beads if they are for fashion.
It's for fashion now.
I've had discussions with people that do not like waist beads because they said people use them for other reasons other than fashion.
Like,
Mercy, would you mind?
To
You understood where I was going even before I landed.
okay. say they do fetish stuff with it. And then the whole trend of Kayamata has exploded it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then now, apart from the fact that they are fortified, so that you can really, as a lady, I don't want to talk about it.
They are fortified. Hear English. Fortification.
Yeah.
God Almighty.
Like milk.
And then, okay, the problem is,
Like
let me tell you something. Let me
I beg,
tell you something.
Well,
some of these guys out there also have their own little jazz that might break if the lady using that. If they come in contact with that kind of, so that is that is even most of those people. It's coming from that. I'm very serious. Really, they have all these. Can I say this on camera? Maybe all these there's some fetish rings. You see them with rings. Probably they'll tell you when they stab you, iron will not enter you. I don't know if you know those kind of rings.
wow.
Or maybe
I've heard about those kind of rings. I don't know them.
No, but you must have heard.
I don't know.
And there's this one that okay, maybe if they shoot you, the bullet will not go through. Just kind of protective stuff. So they are rivals. So when you hear somebody saying that, I'm sorry to say, check. You also have
most times that's the reason.
Yeah. So most of the time.
Everyone has his own point.
Okay. So now let me get this. You were saying something before the break. Concept here said if his wife should wake up and say, "Cut your beard," he will obey.
It's not about being obeyed. They try. It's not.
Okay, he will succumb to her wishes, his command.
What he said is his wife is more valuable than the bed. You have to choose.
Okay, you now. Okay. But you said, you specifically said, if your husband knows that he's not going to continue something, he should not start it. Abi?
But let me
why did she start something she knows she will not continue? Mercy.
Yeah.
Your guy has beards. Plenty of them.
Yeah.
If he shows up today without them, how would you react?
Okay. It has actually happened. And then I guess I was disappointed. But there's a lot more. I was disappointed because where we usually have a problem is when we want to probably do Snapchat videos. Oh, I can't have a blog. God forgive me.
You say it.
You're not supposed to be looking like Margot in my Snapchat.
Yeah.
So we actually wanted to go for a photo shoot one time.
Wait. I need to digest this too. What did you say?
Wait. That's the issue here, boy.
He just called my fellow man a mango. No, I cannot take this. No.
So he deliberately, when we have like a photo shoot or something that I really have to put on my face on camera, he probably, even if it's a weak beard, you understand, then they carve it. It's just like the shadow of beard. It's not beard, but like the shadow of last now. So that's
you have me now. Just say my kind of beard. Just talk now. It's there on my.
This one is a little evil, yeah.
Okay.
But then that's I manage.
You manage. Oh. General manager. I don't know.
Thank you.
Back to you, Oga. So you say it's not obedience. So it's not obedience. Okay.
Relationship is supposed to be kind of mutual agreement, right?
Okay.
If I'm doing something for you, or if I'm doing something with you, there should be an agreement. Now, why am I removing it? You have a genuine reason. Why?
She just doesn't like it anymore. She doesn't fancy it anymore.
She can't just like it anymore if this beard is what brings food to the table.
How will your beard bring food to the table?
Number one, I'm a model.
Okay, you are a model.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are a model, or you are saying you are a model.
If not if.
Okay, you are a model.
I am a model.
Okay, upcoming model.
Number two. This is something I fancy.
Okay.
You remember that time we about your beard? Where you want to work for a restaurant?
Yeah, I remember.
Was it what?
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
There's a reason. It wasn't something I did for me. It was something I did for people like you and Mercy.
I don't understand.
Okay, I worked in an eatery.
Okay.
So here's the policy for that particular eatery. And I learned something that I haven't learned before then. The reason why I had to barb my beard and I had to keep my hair below 1 centimeter was so that in the process of cooking or inspecting food, my hair will not fall into the food, which might affect public health and safety. So now, from that experience, guess what? My friend owns a an eatery, So while he was setting up his eatery, I was kind of a part of the team that set up that eatery. One of the things I told him was, for employees, all your employees, get them to either barb their hair. There were two things you could do. Either barb your hair or you cover it. There's this very tight head cover you can use for the ladies. That was what they used then. And then if they have beards, they find a way to either cover it or, because I gave them the reason. I said this is the reason. Because when I was at social place, this is how we did it. It was worth it, and like I said, it wasn't just for me or my girlfriend or my wife.
So it has to be worth it.
It was because of public safety.
It has to be worth it. This is something she likes. Let me say she don't like her. She likes the beard. It's just a change of taste.
Okay.
It's like you like seeing me on kaftan, then once in a while you just want me to wear shirt and trousers. That's not taste. It change sometimes. But as far as it doesn't affect you, you can do it.
Okay, fantastic.
Even me removing the beard doesn't affect my business, doesn't affect me doing what I do. Fine.
I understand you now. Because of time, let's do this. I'm going to go for the last tea break, and as soon as we get back, you guys are going, because the main reason why I brought this whole story up is to get your opinions. How would you advise Juma to act? So you're going to give, both of you are going to give him one last piece of advice. Then, of course, like I like to come last, I would give my advice. At least that's the only time that my opinion will actually count. So guys, stick around, we'll be back shortly. Let's take tea. So guys, welcome back from that short tea break. Now you open bread, that's why I don't drink tea finish. So let's quickly go to advice. I started with Mercy, but I'm going to start with Concept. So what is your advice for Danjuma? How should he go about this?
Well, the ball is in his court. He decides how he plays it. So, I think they eat money.
Hey, talk now.
So, I was saying, you see, what he will do, or what I will do in his position is one. How much do I care for her?
Okay.
How much do I really want her?
Okay.
In the nearest future, can I sacrifice my kidney for her? Can I do a bigger sacrifice? You know, they say if you're going to, for example, a business, you do your survey, right? You know you're taking a risk, but then you take your probability of this, probability of this. So at worst to see what will come out. At best, see what will come out. So if the worst case scenario that you've calculated is fine with you, you go into the business. So that's how you still lose, saying that here.
So in a nutshell, what you're saying
in a nutshell,
okay,
if he knows that he could make sacrifices
like that in the future, then you should go ahead.
He can go ahead. Number two, I said one. Number two, he needs to let her know of his own dislikes too. You can't just get into a relationship with someone you're not open with. Because marriage is not something you do because you're just feeling yourself and you just get married and you think. Yeah.
Okay, Concept says if you know say if you end down, start down. And if you don't say another something, tell her. Thank you. Over to you, Mercy. One last word of advice.
Oh, Oga, don't cut your beard. There are a lot of us that treat things. For that exactly.
Okay.
There are many fishes in the river.
Oh boy.
Would you be my girlfriend? Yes or no? No. Pass. Yes. Move on.
Okay. Concerning the breed that he said he doesn't like. So did you tell her he doesn't like it, or maybe he has told her, I don't know.
Why did you forgive her? To forgive is human. Oh, to err is human. To forgive is divine. If you forgive her, you should let to come with it.
Thank you. Me, my advice as always is very simple.
Okay.
Oga, you just sit down there assume nonsense. She never tell you. And what if she just wanted to say she don't agree, make you keep the beard? So she's been thinking about it, it's a part of you. You never know. So Oga, no dey jump into conclusion. Like get away dem tell say her boyfriend dey cheat now. That's it. So if peradventure she tell you say true, she wan wanna break up because of beard, Oga leave her. Because tomorrow she go tell you say make you cut your abdomen. As for the waist bead, Oga, if you no like am, tell her. Don't say she needs to drop it if not you break
If
up.
you don't like am, learn to like
Then,
it.
if you can learn to like
Learn
it,
to love
learn
it.
to like it.
If
Me sef, I don't even know wetin you find go her waist when you know say she dey wear waist bead.
Exactly.
Oga?
no, sometimes it is short.
Me, I don't know, sha.
If it bend down,
I don't know. Anyways, at this juncture, we should wrap up the show here today. That was my Parlour with Gigi of the 5-star Mega Star General. Thank you very much, Concept, for coming. Thank you, Mercy. If you have a story like this that you want to share with us, we have our email and contact down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and send us your messages, whether not for pidgin or not for correct English. Anyone we go there here, we go treat them. Today, na bread and tea with chop as if say na early momo with the carry should come give una. I will see you guys next week, same time, same channel. Bye bye.